Hello and welcome back to our Street World Championships here in São Paulo, Brazil. We're handing the course over to our men's competitors now, and what a show the women put on just now. And the sun is truly shining after a little bit of a stormy start today, and we're still keeping everything crossed that it doesn't rain again. But here we have our semi-finalists starting off with Ivan Monteiro. Good to see Angelo Caro back on form and getting stuck in there, and very good to see Rome Collier in there as well. Put together some really, really good runs. But 3 Brazilians in this heat, it's going to be very hard to beat them on home turf. But the likes of Richard Turi and Angelo Caro are very much on form. But Sora Shirai, when he is on the top of his form, I'm pretty sure he is unbeatable, as well as plenty of the others. But what we saw out in Kitakishu was Wallace Gabriel getting involved out of nowhere, selected to get through to that competition by Roger Mancha, and he went straight into finals and really, really smashed it. And I'm pretty sure now we're back in his home country, that's going to happen again. Very exciting times down here on the course. We got our course manager just making sure everybody's ready to go, clearing up the course. And the skaters are definitely huddling in the shade at the back of the course up there. See, Ivan Monteiro finished his run in the rain yesterday. He literally landed. The rain started. He rode back across, nollie heel flip down the Wembley Gap as it started pouring. It was a very, very dramatic moment indeed. It was so good to see, and let's see where he's going to be starting things off. Getting the track lined up. And he's getting ready to shreddy. So hard to be the first skater in any competition, but he's definitely got some broad shoulders. Ivan Monteiro straight into the 270 lip slide down the big rail. Makes that look very small. Let me tell you, that rail is very, very big. And Ivan has been on such good form over the last few years and getting through the rounds. And things like that switch frontside blunt slide are tantamount to why he is getting into our semi-finals. I'd love to see him go through to the finals. I know the home crowd would as well. Whoa, just slipping out on the 360 flip nose blunt slide. There's got to be plenty of wax collecting down there on the landing. Just taking a reset, coming back into the big section. No slide, nollie heel, keeping that hand away from the floor. You see him pointing back towards the handrail saying, what's your problem? But with the 360 flip nose blunt slide, I think that score is going to be out of this world. All eyes are going to be on that scoreboard, see where the judges go with that first score. That'll be setting the tempo for the rest of it. So this is how he finished that run. No slide. You see the way he positioned his board to be able to get enough leverage to pop off of the nose and get that nollie heel flip out. But look at that, catching it before they hit the floor, and that shows you just how high that hubber is. 36.17. Very respectable score with a fall. But we know if he gets the 360 flip nose blunt slide, that is going to be way, way up there. The judges are definitely going to reward that. Okay, next up we have Wallace Gabriel. This guy's got one of the best frontside kickflips I have ever seen. Starting off with the backside tail slide, popping out early to land at the top of the bank. And it's skateboarding like that, knowing where you are on the course and what is going to optimize your speed. That shows you just how controlled he is. Switch back lip. Wow, making that look so easy. Still 20 seconds on the clock with a Suzuki grind. Seeing quite a few of those grinds in both men's and women's division. Crooked grind up the fun hubber. Taking it over to our second A-frame 270 lip slide. Changed the haircut up for semi-finals. Definitely trying to stand out to the judges. Coming in, switch, backside, Smith grind to end it off, pointing out over the course and saying, what do you think of that, people? That was one hell of a run and a definitely amazing way to start his journey here at men's semi-finals. There's the kickflip up that huge Euro gap, locking that Suski grind in. 270 lip slide, making that look so easy. Straight over to Roger, saying, what do you think about that, mate? So I'm going to hand you back over to Alex and Ryan for the rest of our men's semi-finals.
Thanks so much, Mark. Good job out there. Mark's got to run over to the park course right now, so me and Ryan are going to take things off his hands. What an amazing run from Wallace Gabriel right there. The young upstart, run of two, under the guise of Mancha, his coach. Have you ever spoken to Mancha, to Wallace's coach?
Yeah, I was talking to Mancha about, hey, how did you find this guy, and how does he have such good trick selection? Are you coaching him with the tricks? And he goes, a little bit, but he mostly knows what tricks he likes, and those are the good ones, so.
The good tricks.
Yeah.
No, I love that. Wallace Gabriel seems to have kind of come out of nowhere here and been the young rising star on the Brazilian team. A 62.83 for Wallace Gabriel's first run here, putting him into that #1 spot. But this is early on in men's semifinal heat #1. Next skater in, Kiyaki Ike.
World Skateboarding Ranking 64. We're going to bring him in for his first run out of Japan.
Kiyaki.
Kiyaki Ike, you're good to go. 45 seconds on the clock.
All right, looks like he's killing some speed, Ryan. What's he got here for this course?
I think he was going for crook, or maybe not. Maybe he was going crook fakie, but that was a mean switch frontside flip right there. Nice. Nollie cabbing up that step up. Not one we see all the time on that. Oh! Almost grinded over the other side on that impossible 50-50. And he just has like such good style. Everything like pops all nice and just looks easy.
Yeah, and an interesting approach too, the way he's controlling speed around this course here. What's he got? Buzzer went off, that's after time, switch front feeble. He's gonna have another go. We're just getting started here with men's semifinal heat #1. Ryan, this is how he started his run.
I think he was trying to go crook fakie on that, and it just didn't quite lock in, and so no slide fakie, he just held on and made it work. And then that impossible 50, he grinded one truck on each side of the ledge.
Innovation. Not a mistake, innovation, I swear. Making it all the way to the semifinals in this World Champs.
That run,
is a feat in itself, that run.
That run, if he cleans that all up and, you know, dials it in, that's going to get him a really good score, be a good foundation for single tricks.
Kiyaki only getting a 28.65 on that first run. Just like you said, if he cleans it up, you should expect a much better score line. Young Australian Rome Collier is going to be up next for his run 1 of 2 here in the men's semifinals, heat #1.
Yeah, and Rome is an extremely talented skateboarder coming out of Australia, and he has been destroying the streets, making a presence in the contests. And let's see what he's got right here.
Well-rounded. This is looking similar to the run that got him from the quarterfinals here into the semis.
Yeah, I think he's playing the if it ain't broke, don't fix it strategy, which is smart. And, you know, this is his first run, so if he dials this in, then he can step it up in the next one, hopefully. And so far, so good.
Smooth and steady for Rome Collier. That's beautiful.
Wow, just holding a long front crook to fakie up there. Oh, holding on to the front feeds.
Right at the buzzer, blunt, 360 flip.
A little bonus tray bomb for us.
He's got a really good 360 flip.
He just looks super under control out there, super casual. doesn't look like the pressure or the stress is getting to him. And that's like what you really need to keep your composure, you know, to land the stuff. If you start getting all shaky and worried, and it's gonna mess you up. So he's definitely got it dialed.
Little essence of Shane O'Neill there with that cool, calm approach. Much different skaters, but maybe a little bit,
Totally. He's like a gnarlier Shane O'Neill in a way, yeah.
Next generation Australian skaters, they're very chill. Except the park ones. They're nuts.
Oh yeah, they're rowdy. But I think that's part of the territory.
If you stick around all day with us today, you're going to see some park Australians as well, because we got the park semifinals coming up later on today. Concurrently, actually, as we run this, they're going to run park.
Yep,
it's going to be a wild show today.
It's the weather's forcing us into rushing a little bit more than we want it to, but it's all right.
3.47 for Rome's first run there. Richard Turry, longtime competitor, here in for his first run. Men's semifinal heat number 1. World ranked number 10, Richard Turry.
Yeah, and he was even higher than that for a little while last couple of years, but he's got a different bag of tricks, like that heel flip front lip right there.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that, like what has separated Richard Turry from everybody else?
Well, he can flip his board with a heel flip just about as easy as a kick flip, which he has too, showing right there, kick flip front board. So he really has like the kick flip and the heel flip almost seeming like equals. And a heel flip nose slide, a rare gem of a trick. And I'm not sure what the stats are, but he is extremely consistent in all of these competitions.
There you go, on the buzzer there.
Letting out a little war cry, pretty hyped. I think, you know, get the pressure out of the way for the first run. Dialed it in.
Heel flip, front lip.
That is an extremely awkward trick.
Insane.
I have done it one time in my life, and I do not want to do it again. It gave me a headache.
Oh my gosh.
It's scary because you got to flick your foot towards the rail. And when you're flicking it towards the rail, it feels like you're going to kick the rail and trip over the rail.
Oh my gosh.
So he's mastered getting the heel flip going and getting his foot out of the way of the obstacles, and it should be rewarded because it is a extremely awkward trick to do.
So hard. It's like him, Kairi Nitsuki, Manny Santiago, heel flip gods.
Yeah.
But Turry might be making everybody a run for their money. 63.99, just shy of a 64 there for Richard Turry's first run there, sitting on top of the leaderboard right now with that first run score. Hey, Gabriel Aguilar. He was the Rio Conquest champion a couple years and has made a real go for it now. Skating in Los Angeles, skating in these world skate comps, now skating in this world champion situation. Crowd favorite. He wants the crowd hype right now, Ryan.
No, I think there's some water, a puddle on the deck, and
okay.
he might need that area. He might be running up over there in the middle of his run or something.
Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry.
So
I thought he was signaling to the crowd to cheer on.
He's making sure the course is ready for his run, and he's alerted the course officials. And
at least it's not rain.
Yeah, I don't know where the water came from, but it came from somewhere. It's on the. Lots of times it can just be the water bottles coming out of the cooler, leaving a bunch of water on the ground. But yeah, Gabriel's just making sure that the course is up to par and ready for his run. Last thing you want to do is run up on the deck and slip and fall while you're not even doing anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Gabriel, one of my personal favorites, just extremely powerful skateboarding. He can go up rails. He's got good tricks going down, switch tricks. Just powerhouse, Brazilian powerhouse. Let's get it, Gabriel.
Okay, coming in switch.
Wow, switch nose grind balanced. Switch crooks. Oh no.
Okay, lost a little momentum, but not necessarily a bail, just a little skid out there.
No, but it's like, how does that even happen?
I saw him break a truck at the Rio Conquest event and still win.
Oh, wow.
Nothing can stop him.
I think he was just going a little too slow on that tail slide, and it didn't have the speed for the cab back lip after.
That A-frame has been giving the skaters a little bit of trouble. All right. A little bit of a letdown for Gabriel Aguilar.
Starting off so strong with the switch nose grind into the switch crook. I really hope he can like pull that line together, because the way that he started out there was just beautiful. Wow. Can you pass me that Red Bull?
So kind of a throwaway score here for Gabriel Aguilar. 30. Putting him in 5th place right now. Looking like he's having a little bit of a little issue with his trucks too. We'll see what happens there with Gabriel. Next skater is to be Angelo Caro from Peru. Former Olympian.
Number 26.
And Angelo has a huge bag of tricks. Some of the most difficult tricks I've ever seen have been done by Angelo, and he's able to do them in contests too, so get ready. Let's go, Angelo. There you go, making it look like nothing. Bigger flip front board.
Jeez. Nollie 270 lip, and then making his way back around, covering a lot of ground here with his run, Angelo Caro.
Wow, so much flow, packing it in here. Kickflip up the Euro gap with 10 seconds, so much
Looking really good. Come on, Angelo.
Coming into that big cover.
Oh,
stood up on that
nice.
so beautifully.
I was worried for a second. I saw him do a 180 out in practice,
Yeah,
and I was like, uh-oh.
his body was shifting.
Yeah,
over
it was going a little bit that way, but that was, I don't know if it was a last-minute decision to
Just
keep
stick
it
with-
extra safe and get the full run, which is smart for sure, but he's got more in the bag.
The team's been great. The video team, shout out. All these replays have been killer to watch, framed up nicely. This is it right here, right?
Yeah, he locks in over on the other side. I think normally when he does the back 180 nose grind, he has the pinched one, kind of like a crooked grind pinch. He went all the way over that time.
Fully on it.
Yeah.
Okay, good run from Angelo Caro.
Yeah, that'll be a good score, I reckon. Maybe up close to 60s, maybe higher. Somewhere up there in the top 3, I think.
I think so too.
But this is just heat 1 of 2 heats of this semifinal, and these guys have got to set the bar for the guys that are coming. And the guys that are coming are the top 8 guys.
Top 8 qualifiers come after this. It's a brutal cut. That's 16-8. Everybody's trying to get in those top 8 spots to get into the finals day tomorrow. Need a good run score if you're going to have a chance at the finals. 68.32,
Oh, yeah,
highest
they
run score of the
liked
day
it.
so far for the men.
And that's a nice foundation for Angelo going into the single tricks.
Sora Shirai is up next for his first run here.
Sora, one of my favorites. He's just able to twist his body in ways that nobody else does. It's almost like his hips are detached from his shoulders or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
That's a good way of describing it. He is. He can really wind up.
Yeah, he's got a special skate body.
Real solid here
Wow.
for Sora Shirai, and his run #1 here in men's semifinals.
Oh,
So close.
No. I think he just locked in on the wrong side of his truck right there. Maybe we'll get a replay of that sugarcane bale, but he just was on the wrong side of his truck, and it's almost impossible to come out of the sugarcane when you get in on the wrong side of your truck, unless you can like land on the ground and do the full pivot after.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I mean, you're talking about landing on the wrong side of the truck. That space that you're talking about is centimeters, and there it is. Just a little bit of a difference of precision. One of the most precise skaters out there in this field, Sora Shirai.
Yeah.
Just that last trick getting away from him.
Oh, that's mine.
Hey guys, please stop skateboarding. Voltamos ao topo da lista. Até então na 5ª posição. Pode melhorar, tem muita manobra, tem muito skate no pé.
Scores. The judges are taking their time right now with the score for Sora Shirai.
Já se concentrando, tem o skate bem.
Kama is icing him up.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid run until the end, and they're just calculating what's gonna be the score without that bail. They gave him a 53.77.
Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't see it on the score. There you go, 53.77 for Sora there. Ivan Montero up for his second run here. He needs a good score right now if he wants a chance at the finals. Here he goes. Ivan's in.
And Ivan has a lot of really hard tricks that he can just hammer out in these contests. I'd say he's like a contest veteran at this point.
Yes, yeah.
He knows what he's doing. He knows what the judges want. He knows what he's capable of. It's just a matter of keeping the board underneath.
Whoa!
Oh, wow. 360 flip, nose blunt on the big rail. 3 flipping up.
The crowd is hanging on to every single trick.
Here we go.
Oh no! No, 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 no.
Ooh.
He wants to know if the buzzer went off. He's going towards.
he kind of sacked that hubba.
Yeah. He's saying something over to course.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's trying to figure out if that was after time or not.
Unfortunately, I'm hearing right now in my headset that was in time, too. So that's going to be a big disappointment for Ivan Montero.
Yeah.
God, it looked like he was so focused, and then right there at the very end, the buzzer broke him or something.
Oh, no.
That's
such an awkward bail, too.
Awkward bail.
It's like,
It
how
hurt.
often does that happen where your foot goes off the nose slide?
Jeez.
That was a very rare kind of mess up from Ivan. It's unfortunate.
That's really sad. I mean, he was on his way to such a good run. The 360 flip nose blunt was so good.
Yeah, I think it's like after he gets that 3 flip nose blunt, he's like, okay, I just want to hold on to everything else. And that nose slide nollie heel that he was going for at the end is still a really hard trick. A little easier for him than most people, but yeah.
51.48 right there, putting him in the 6th place spot right now.
That's going to be a little bit tough, I think.
Yeah.
But nothing's impossible.
Nothing's impossible. This is true, Ryan. All right, Wallace Gabriel in for his second run here.
Already has a pretty solid score on the board.
He's going to be tough to chase down Angelo Caro for that first place spot with a 68, but what has Wallace Gabriel have for us here?
Usou quarta, front plan. Mudou ali agora de flip frontside, subiu Ruba. Subiu no gap. Wow!
Just casually switchback lipping around the course. Switchback tail.
You know, he reminds me a little bit of Rick McCrank.
I can see that. I can see
That
that.
frontside flip. Really nice frontside flip.
Wow. What's he gonna give us now? Gonna try and step it up.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
Switch flip, probably switch flip front board attempt there, but I wouldn't put the switch flip front feeble past him.
Yeah, right?
It could have been switch flip front feeble. Luckily, he has a pretty good score already.
Yep.
It's time for him to just start focusing on those single tricks. Don't get wrapped up in the what run score he got. He's shaking his head a little bit.
Yeah.
What, a chair? Yeah, for sure, if we're allowed. Yeah. Obrigado.
All right, Hiaki Ike is up next for his run number 2. Had a low scoring first run, a couple mistakes. Let's see if he can put it together here, run number 2.
Oh yeah, see, it was a crook to fakie he was
Right.
working on. So there we go, into the switch frontside flip. Super nice. Nollie cabin up there.
That one's
Oh.
better.
Better, but still not locked in on both trucks. The judges are definitely taking that into consideration.
Oh, just skipping off a little bit here.
So, impossibles are called impossibles for a reason. They're not impossible, but they're very hard. I think one of the things that makes them so hard is that your foot kind of stays on the board the entire time. So it actually can mess it up while your foot's on the board. Whereas a 3-flip, you let it go and then you grab it again.
Yeah.
An impossible, you wrap it around, and if you make any kind of little weird movement with your back foot, it puts the board in a different place. So he has 2 impossibles in this run.
Well, 45.27 is an improvement over that first score there, putting him in the 7th place spot. Up next, Rome Collier is in. Rome sitting on a 63.47. Not a bad first run score for Rome. Where do you think he's going to go from here, Ryan?
I think Rome's only going up from here, baby. Let's go. I love Rome. He's awesome. Great kid.
That part he put out was so good.
Yeah. Super gnarly. Smooth. Nollie front nose, chilling. Nice little nollie alley-oop disaster. Heel flipping up to step up. See, he's got all these little extra nice little gems, like the backside nose pick on the quarter pipe, into the back 180 nose grind, a ripping 5-0, and never getting off his board in the whole line.
Oh!
There we go, the whole rail.
That was nice.
Still in time with the tray flip.
Jeez.
And I love that. I love that when a skater does a line like that where they don't get off the board and walk around on the deck and repositioned as set up for drop in. And the judges have to take that into consideration because that's part of the flow.
Yeah, absolutely. Great flow from Rome Collier here. And I like what you said. It's like the little bit. It's the in-between moments that really set him apart from the other competitors here. Judges asked them to do that, to not waste, not waste any space, not waste any opportunities here. I love how he took it through the second kink. and then a little pop out.
Yeah, and he popped it all the way out to flat, so I guess that counts as the whole, like, you know, he cleared the spot. That's going to boost him up for sure from the last one. I'm going to guess in between Angelo and Richard. Yeah.
Nice. Nice improvement for Rome Collier with a 67.56, getting him up into that second place spot behind Angelo Caro.
And Richard's looking pumped right now. He's already got one in the bag. So he's playing with house money.
Playing with house money with a 63.99 Richard Turry to drop in here. It is so crucial, Ryan, that they get a good run score.
And you always see Richard skating with long sleeves on.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is gnarly hot out here for anybody who doesn't know, but he has his elbows, I think, are all smashed up all the time from slamming. So he's got like an elbow brace on maybe or something underneath there.
Yeah, I can kind of see that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think, I think maybe his elbow doesn't even bend all the way. You know, he's a real warrior. So.
He kind of looks like it.
Yeah. He's not out here playing around. This is, you know,
yeah.
This is big deal, which I think is awesome.
I respect it. He loves it. You know, I love to see all the different kind of skaters that come out here. I mean, everybody wants to win too, but the ways that they kind of perform it, the ways that they push themselves are different from skater to skater. Some are very light, easy going. Some are more intense, more serious. Some are more in between. Some are more finesse. All right, Gabriel Aguilar is in for his second run here too. Switch nose grind, kicking it off. Switch crooks down the next ledge. Crook, little tap up. Gabriel looking like he's on to a good one. Nollie nose one slide on the bump to rail. Gabriel, 22 seconds left on the clock. Tail slide in fakie, coming in, cab, back lip, getting away from him.
Oh, just slipped out a little bit there. After a while, there gets to be a little bit of wax in the landings that flakes off the rail from the skaters. So it's a little more slippery sometimes right in the landing of the rails than it is all the rest of the parts of the park.
Here's a recap there. Oh, a crook tap.
Yeah, Gabriel's such a strong, powerful skater. Oh, that's a bummer. I really wanted Gabriel to get a full line here today.
All right, that's going to be a throwaway. He's going to keep his first score 30.40. A couple skaters left here to get their run 2 of 2. Next skater in is going to be Angelo Caro again from Peru with a solid score under his belt already, a 68.32. Where can he even go from here?
Oh, he can go up. I know he's got more. Angelo has a huge bag of tricks and is extremely consistent. Oh, see, he tried to 180 switch crook right there, but he just got a tail slide, it looks like.
Oh, holding on.
It's good. He almost went all the way over into a nose blunt on accident, it looked like. There's a nollie nose blunt into a front blunt. Angelo uses the whole course, moves around quickly throughout the course, and let's get it.
Oh,
yes!
What a step up. Backside 180, nose grind 180 out.
And I saw him do one of those yesterday during practice, and I thought, holy smokes, he did that way too easy. He could probably do that in his run, and he just gave it to us. So that's going to up his score tremendously, I think.
Yes.
He basically had 2 tricks that were single tricks.
Yes, exactly.
Best trick type tricks in his run right there. Back 180 nose grind, pinching it, popping out early, and 180ing all the way out. That was amazing. and then starting with the tray flip front board, bigger flip front board, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Angelo Caro understood the assignment right
I think
here.
that's going to get him. I think that's going to push into the 70s for score-wise.
I mean, it's got it. Like that ender trick, I would.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if they don't give him a 7.
And I'm
70.
lucky. I've been able to go on a couple trips with Angelo, go street skating, and watching him in the streets is just as impressive as these contests. So he's a real street skater out there.
And he's the most humble, kind.
He is
like,
yeah, he's
sweet person.
He's a sweet dude. He's awesome to hang out with, and he's super chill.
But a killer on the street, a killer in the course.
Oh yeah, he's got the eye of the tiger.
Whoa, they went down.
What?
That was so insane.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
What was that? I'm sorry. Were the judges not? Did we miss something?
Did we miss something? I don't know.
The wobble where he power slid, was that much of a penalty to dock him? You know when he hung on into the nose blunt and then he power slid? Anyway, we can put that one on ice right now because Sora Shirai is in on his second run right now. Currently sitting in 5th place. Fell off on the very last trick, that sugar cane at the end of his last run. Just trying to put it together now. Secure his spot as well into the finals.
Wow, 3 flipping up that is tough. It is tall and it is close.
Wow. There you go,
sugar
Sora.
cane. That was so sick. He is just so good.
This replay right here, Ryan. You could see his rhythm was better in this run.
Wow. And a sugar cane is basically a lip slide version of a hurricane.
Back lip,
A
but you just
back
keep
lip.
going and until your truck hits.
Yeah,
God.
but it's really awkward. The rail's in the way. Yeah, it makes a hurricane seem like a walk in the park.
All right, definitely improvement on the 53.77 for Sora Shirai. Landing that last trick in the run. 69.91. That's going to catapult Sora Shirai into the #1 spot here after the run section. All right, now the skaters are going to have 3 minutes in between the runs and the tricks to warm up, to get their best tricks ready. Then they're going to have 3 attempts to put their best trick on the line. This is the 3-2-3 format, 2-3-2 format. The 2 runs, 3 best tricks, top 2 scorers. One of those scores has to be from your run section.
And 1 from the single tricks.
And 1 from the single tricks.
Yep.
Well, here you go right here. This is semifinal heat number 2 that is coming up right after this men's semifinal heat number 1. Who are you seeing out here in heat number 2?
I mean, heat number 2, we got the world ranking #1, Toa Sasaki. Jagger Eaton has not been over here in the street contest for a little bit, and this is his first time skating the new format. And I mean, Joao Lucas is really been on the come up lately, kind of like one of the underdogs out of this heat. He's also from Brazil. He's got a whole switch run almost, so I'm looking forward to that. All these guys though, any of them, if they're on it, can take the top spot for sure.
So the top 8 are going to go to the finals after today. This is men's semifinal heat number 1. We are transitioning from the run section to the best tricks section. They got about 1 more minute left right here. Ryan, what are they focusing on? Are they full on going for it, or do you think that they're kind of testing the waters?
Well, I think they're probably full on going for it. I'm going to turn around and take a quick look. Yeah, they're going for it. They're trying to get as close as they can to landing these tricks right now with like 30 seconds left, so. They are trying the hardest tricks.
Yeah, look like Richard Turry trying that heel flip front tail slide.
Yeah, that'll be a cool one. A rare trick.
Really rare trick. Wallace Gabriel, a relative unknown before Kitakyushu event back in November, has really, really impressed me.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Wallace is just one of those guys that's got the gift, you know? Got Angelo up there. He's got some heavy moves. Curious to see what he goes for. He's sitting in a good spot right now with a 68.32 for his run score, and that's a nice foundation to build off of. Definitely has a chance at getting in the finals. I think maybe the top 3 right there have a pretty good chance.
Well, all comes down to this, though, Ryan. These 3 best trick attempts. Now, Ivan Montiero is going to be our first skater in for the best trick attempts. Had a weird mishap at the end of his run. You know, ended up getting a 51, was probably on his way to a higher score right now. His back's up against the wall a little bit right now, too. He's going to have to put it all on the line if he wants a spot in those finals.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to go for.
He was waxing up a little bit there, too. Skaters can't wax up the obstacles after the comp start. They can wax up their boards, though.
Yeah, which is probably tough right now with the sun coming out. It's melting a bit of the wax off for some of the tricks, so just got to be smart about what you're trying. And just could have been wax right there. He stuck a little bit.
I mean, that trick, back 360 nose blunt.
Yeah.
It's just.
I mean, yeah. When Chris Cole did it back in the day, it blew my mind. I think it was in the Zero New Blood video, possibly, and I thought that's impossible. And now we see it, not all the time, but.
See Midler do it all the time.
Yeah, it's not unheard of anymore.
Wallace, Gabriel in. Whoa!
Wow.
That was wicked. That was mean.
First try, and that is, he was working on that one in Japan too at the last stop. I think he was struggling with it a little bit. And to get that hammered out first go.
Jeez.
Catching it a little crazy, but it doesn't matter. He put it on the rail perfectly.
Yeah, he wrangled that one. .82.58, Wallace Gabriel. The crowd is going nuts behind us right now. They're loving Wallace Gabriel's approach right now here to the semifinals.
Big score for Wallace Gabriel. Our next rider has the thumbs up out of Japan.
Okay,
It's
Kiyaki Ike.
Ike.
Sitting on a 45 top score for his runs. What do you got for us?
Oh, trying to take a page out of Yuto's book with the nollie back 180 switch front feeble. A really blind side trick. You can't see where the rail is, and I think that's why he didn't lock any.
Yeah.
He's like, where is this rail? Where am I getting in?
My peasant brain cannot comprehend how you can even do that trick.
Oh.
Rome kind of snuck in there right there.
He was kind of going for something safe, and I think he just, I don't know what happened. Maybe a little overconfident.
Yeah. Okay, Richard Turry, he was trying the heel flip, front heel tail.
Yeah,
in practice.
I think he's got it right here, honestly. sound lock in pretty nice. I think he's just got to pull it out.
Oh my gosh, he was so close. So close.
No way.
Still gonna have 2 more goes at this. This is just trick attempt number 1 of 3. They gotta get 1 on the board to count to their overall score line.
Yeah, and there's kind of 2 ways that you could go about this as a skater. You could try and, okay, I'm gonna go for the hard trick 3 times in a row, and hopefully I get it. Or you can try to just get a score out, something you know you're capable of, and then build off of that and maybe have 2 tries for something harder. But these guys seem like they're going all out. They know that the next guys that are coming in Heat 2 are not messing around.
Yep.
So they're going for, it looks like, all 3 tries on their hardest trick.
No, I agree with you 100%. Solid read on what they're doing right now, too. These guys are really going for it. No one is playing it safe right now. It's all on the line right now to get in the finals, those top 8 spots. That cut is brutal. Angelo Caro setting up for his trick number 1. Sitting on a good run score, 68. What's he got?
Oh, the bigger flip from Blunt.
That's nuts.
He's the only one I've ever seen do that trick, and I don't think there's too many people that are coming for him with that one, realistically.
Any of the bigger flip stuff. I can't remember somebody else that did so many like bigger flips into real tricks like besides him.
I mean, Gustavo can do them pretty good.
Yeah, Gustavo Ribeiro. Yeah.
Deshaun, who hasn't been skating these events too much, has them pretty good. But to take that trick to a front blunt is a whole nother level. Let's go, Sora.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe he can get in and get out. He has the fastest feet. Cab, back tail, back big spin out.
That trick seems impossible to me.
On a rail? Are you kidding me?
Just like the big spin out stuff, like how Jinwoo does the big spin out all consistently too, it just seems unreal. I'm sure Sora's gonna get that, I think, you know, and it's gonna get the job done if he can get it.
Ivan Monteiro sitting on a 51.48 right now in the 6th place spot. He has not landed something yet. This is his 2nd attempt for best tricks.
Probably gonna go for that back 270 nose blunt again. Just really trying to get that feeling of gluing to the board right now.
Oh, no. He was so close. He's going to get
I'm going to get it the next one. I'm going to get it the next one. Oh, man. I was like, he's riding away for sure.
I love how in it he is with this battle right now, too. It's just him. He seems kind of unfazed by everything else going on. He just wants to get that trick.
Well, I mean, a lot of these guys, most of them are just, they're kind of playing a game against themselves.
True.
Can I land this trick that I've been working on? It's really hard. They're not trying, nobody's trying the same tricks.
Yes, it's true. One of the beauties about competitive skateboarding, honestly.
Oh, good save, good save. Looked like he was going for a kickflip front crook. Just missing the lock in.
Kiyaki Ike.
Kiyaki is so sick. See what he goes for here.
Going a little bit slower here.
Oh, there we go.
Walk me through this, Ryan. Look how smooth.
Yeah, so he nollies and then he just can't look, no look, no look, and then he just looks right down and is like, okay, I'm either on the rail or I'm locked into the front feeble or I'm not. And he locked in perfectly. Boom.
That is faith and board feel and experience right there. And a smile from Kiyaki Ike right there on that 2nd trick attempt. 84.63. Solid score.
Yeah, he just has a little bit of a low run score, but we'll see if it holds.
Okay, Rome Collier. What is he setting up for here?
What?
What do you think Rome's doing right there? He's trying to shove it out maybe or something?
I don't know what's going on right now. Rome, come on, bud. He's got one more.
Yeah, he does.
He's got a really good run score. Man, but the pressure's on for Rome now.
Come on, Rome. 10 in the World Skateboarding Rankings. Make some noise.
Okay, Richard Turry setting up. Laser focus.
Coming in, heel flip. Frontside tail.
Wow.
There you go.
that was sick. You never see that trick go down. He did it perfect.
Tell me why that trick is so hard, especially on a round rail.
I think that it's just like you're gonna kick the rail a little bit, and like just doing a front heel like that is an awkward trick. But he has the kick flips and the heel flips pretty much equal, so it just works for him, you know.
76.58 for Richard Turry is awarded for that heel flip front tail. Back to Gabriel Aguilar here for his second trick attempt. Solid.
Yes. Perfect kickflip crooks down the hubba. The crowd is hyped.
There you go. There you go.
Nice pinched lock in. And that trick's hard. You're shooting for a small target. It's like trying to hit a bullseye on a dartboard.
And that score is dropping a 74.51 kickflip crooks from Gabriel Aguilar.
Nice.
Oh, now Angelo Caro wants the crowd behind him here.
Here we go.
Needs to put something down on the board here too.
Second trick attempt out of Peru. Angelo Caro.
Oh my God, he landed sketchy, put his hands down.
Almost well landed.
Let's have a look at this one.
Oh, that's a good question. I think he's got enough other tricks. I think he could move to something else if he wanted to, because they might not reward him too high for that. With the, he really put the hands down quite a bit.
Yes.
So.
Hey guys, please stop skateboarding.
Well, they scored it as a bail. So it's a 0 right now, too. That'll give him another chance to go maybe clean it up and get that score that he deserves for such a difficult trick. Sora Shirai in for his second trick attempt.
Mais uma vez, se ele acertar que ele tentou no aquecimento.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Sora Shirai, the samurai.
Wow. We've seen it before. Here it is again. Always impressive every time.
Walk me through this, Ryan.
I mean, spinning onto the rail, locking in, and then he's got a big spin out a little bit early because there's just not enough time to rotate otherwise. So as soon as he gets into the back tail on the rail, he's big spinning out and landing it flawlessly. Doing the ninja sword.
The ninja claim. I love the samurai sword claim there.
And he knows he's in a good spot with that.
Yeah, I mean, he landed that so clean. I've seen him do that a lot in contests. That was one of the least like pivoty ones that he's ever done. He was like on his pulse. 87.
Yeah, that's almost a 90 for that, you know, like.
Okay, last trick attempt for Ivan Monteiro. He's gotten so close right now. 2 in a row. It's all or nothing really here for Ivan.
Yeah, and the pressure's on. I think he's going to go for the back 270 nose one again. He kind of ran up after like, oh, I got it. I'm not even worried about it. It's going down. Or looking over at his coach or whatever, kind of saying that.
Yeah.
And so here it is.
Crowd is screaming here in São Paulo.
Yeah, he's got the crowd behind him.
See if he can make some magic happen.
Let's go, Ivan.
It's okay, as long as he doesn't pop his tail into an ollie, it doesn't count as an attempt. So he gets to go start over again.
How many times can you do that?
I actually don't know.
You don't usually see it more than once.
No, I feel like the pressure's on. Oh, he missed the ollie. That's going to be it for Ivan Montiero right there. Not getting that single trick score in is not going to get him into the finals today, but what a warrior, Ivan Montiero.
Yeah, and just to make it to this point is an accomplishment in itself. I mean, the semifinals are not easy to get to, getting through 2 rounds previous. So all these guys respect and amazing skateboarders.
Okay, Wallace, Gabriel, already sitting on a really solid score line, about 10 points behind Sora Shirai. What has he got for us now?
Oh, so I think he was actually going for kickflip back 180 nose grind or backside flip 180 nose grind. And
the Jagger.
Yeah.
But still, solid score line for Wallace Gabriel. Moving on to Kiaki Ike, sitting in that 4th place spot. He's going to want to do whatever he can to improve that score line, but already having an 84 is a pretty high single score on trick number 2.
And there is a little bit of wind kicking up over here right now, and if you don't know skateboarding that well, it really can affect what is going on your board. But wow, going for nollie, big spin front nose, or maybe back 180 nose grind?
Big spin back 180 nose grind. It was pretty wild there.
Dude, that is super sick. I'd like to just see that if he's got some extra energy.
All right, Rome Collier sitting in that 7th place spot.
There we go. Yeah, Rome.
What do you think about that, Ryan? Is that, kind of playing it safe here at this level?
It's definitely playing it a little bit safe. That is a trick that a lot of guys could be doing in their lines. But we'll see what the judges do. He has a really pretty good run score, so maybe he's not even worried about making it to the finals, and he just wants to keep his ranking up.
That's true. There is a long game in this, too, which we can get into a little bit later. But 4 world champs right now for the finals. There's a lot going on just to get into the finals themselves. 69.51 for Rome's score. It's putting him up on a 137 scoreline right now, too, in 4th place spot. Richard Turry landing the heel flip front tail. What else can he do?
He actually has quite a few tricks that I told him to do. I told him I want to see the big heel blunt slide.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe varial hill back 5-0 here.
A little bail for Richard Turry, but Richard Turry, not a bad scoreline either, a 140.57, putting him in that 3rd place standing for now. Gabriel Aguilar landing that kickflip crooks to get that 74.51.
Oh yeah, you can see him. He's putting his arms out. He feels the wind. I can feel it
There is a
blowing.
big breeze coming through right now.
Flapping around.
Mancha, the coach, is standing up too.
Oh, this is such a tough this is the worst feeling as a skater, and like, you know, he wants to land this trick and trying to figure out, should I try it with this wind?
He's putting a thumbs up. He's like putting a thumb up and then pointing up. There's a good shot. The wind just started ripping out of nowhere.
Oh yeah. Oh man. So this is a real disadvantage for Gabriel right now. Mother Nature just came in and said, "Hey, you want to have something else to deal with?"
As if there wasn't enough to deal with already. Now we got to deal with the wind. Jeez. Nothing comes easy in skateboarding.
Oh man, and if he waits too long,
we might get rain.
Yeah, it might be the R word. He's got enough. You know what though? I believe in him. I think he's got enough power in those legs and pop to just power through the wind. I don't know what he wants to try, but
that's pretty bad.
I mean,
we can hold for a second here too. We'll wait to hear word for what the plan is right now. We were just a couple moments away from wrapping up this heat number 1 of men's semifinals, but then it got super windy. So we're waiting to hear what the official call is.
I mean, I'd almost say he's like being smart right now. I would just be like, okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'll just try it, I guess, in the rain or in the wind.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what you would do?
Yeah, I would. I'd just be like, well, it's windy for my turn. I guess, bummer.
Yeah, bummer.
And then I would try my hardest and probably mess up. But it looks like it's kind of giving a little bit of a break right now. He might be able to get a quick try in right here.
Yeah.
Let's go, Gabriel.
It's a little gusty. Okay, he's giving a thumbs up. He's kind of playing around with it too. Maybe we'll have calm enough.
Still windy, but not as bad. Let's get it.
Oh, half cab back. He got into it really solid though.
Yeah.
He is the airbender.
And what, we still have Angelo.
Angelo and Sora. Sora's at the top of the heap right now with a 156.95 scoreline. Angelo Caro has yet to land his shingle trick. This is like do or die for Angelo right here.
Oh yeah, it is. I think Angelo's pretty good under pressure. Let's get it.
Oh, nice game
smart.
switch up. Way to go, Angelo Caro. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was a 360 flip or a bigger flip.
No, just a good old 3-flip lip.
3-flip lip.
Angelo has that trick wired.
Smart.
And
really smart
yeah,
skating.
playing it smart, knowing that wind is coming.
Yep.
He just needs to land. Hopefully that sets him up. I mean, I can't imagine being like in Gabriel or Angelo where it just get all windy all of a sudden. It's like, oh man.
Yeah.
So what does he need to make it up a little higher?
Remember, the name of the game is just to get into the top 8 overall.
Yep.
Get into that final spot.
But he does have some gnarly guys coming in front of him. I'm sure he would have loved to get one of those bigger flip front blunts.
Absolutely, that would have sealed the deal, I think, yeah.
So.
Sitting on a nice run score of a 68.32. What are they going to give him here for that? Their 60 flip lip slide. 73.71, not bad. A 142 score line for Angelo Caro.
That could do it. That could do it. That was a really smart play.
Okay, Sora Shirai sitting in that number 1 position right here from semifinal heat number 1.
And he's just smiling. He's not too worried about it.
Just do whatever.
Yeah. I'm gonna do something fun.
Whee!
Oh!
What?
That's just like, yeah, that was fun, and just did a really crazy trick.
Yeah,
Wow.
Sora Shirai. The job was already done for Sora Shirai on that. A trick attempt number 2. 180 switch crooks, shove it out.
And that trick is so hard to shove it out like that without the board flipping over. So it's like, that was impressive.
That's like a very humble flex.
Yeah, no, for real. That's exactly what it is.
That trick is so hard. They got to score it, too. I wonder what they're going to score it.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, yeah. Don't forget, I'm really good. I could just do this if I want.
On demand, Sora Shirai.
Yeah. That was boss.
78.98, actually a really high score for the bump to ledge. Sora Shirai. And that is going to conclude men's semifinal heat number 1, men's semifinal heat number 2. I think it's going to take the course shortly. There's a little bit of a couple-minute delay here going on between these two. I think they're assessing the wind conditions. I haven't gotten word yet, but here's your overall standing so far for men's street semifinal heat number 1. Sora Shirai in that top spot coming in. Overall scoreline of 156.95. That's a pretty big gap between Sora and Wallace.
Yeah, it is, actually. And I think it's going to be getting close, kind of like between Angelo and Richard, if they're going to make it in. That's just if I had to make an educated guess right now.
Yeah, I think that you're right there. I think it's a good thing to look at right now. Looking at that 140 as maybe being a cutout, 142. Yeah.
Somewhere around there, 140. So
the next heat coming up is the top qualifiers from quarterfinals as well, too. So we're expecting some fireworks coming up next in men's semifinal heat number 2 street.
Sora just blunt sliding down the kink rail to start his run off and doing that front 180 switch crook really nice. Cab back lip down the big rail. And backside sugarcane flawlessly. So, oh, what's that? He's mixing something now? He's mixing stuff. He's making food. And the cab backtail big spin with the ninja sword. He is a Jedi.
Well, as we set up for men's semifinal heat number 2, I'm going to toss it over to our boys out there in the booth over at Park, Mark Churchill, and Mitchie Brusco. Mark and Mitchie, what's going on over there on the park course?
Well, it's looking like we're going to get another competition going. The wind is probably going to be an issue, but practice is going down really well for our men's park semi-finals. 2 heats of 8, but only 8 will be going through to the finals. Mitchie, you've been watching practice. How's it looking out there?
Man, I have been watching practice. It looks like these guys are skating really well. I will say Isai went down on his last run in his practice, and he was holding his collarbone. He had a lot of people around him in the medical booth. I don't know what's going to happen with him.
Well, let's hope he does the best. And if he isn't going to be entering, get well soon. We're going to be looking at our start list very soon, but I can tell you the crowd is going to go wild with our first skater, which is going to be Pedro Barros. How do you think he's going to be performing today, Mitchie?
I want to see Pedro start this contest in a way that helps the entire contest roll. When you're Pedro Barros in Brazil and you can feel the stands rumbling, if you make that first run, the entire event will benefit from that, and I think that should be his #1 priority. Pop out on the deck.
And you were saying Taylor Nye was skating really well today, got some good lines.
You know, I just love Taylor. He's never made a final, and he has a really good line, and he's improving on it from quarterfinals. So he's one to watch that maybe with his best run, he's looking like a possible bubble qualifier.
Someone who was skating really well in the earlier rounds was Thomas Augusto. He seems to be back on the form, you know, that's going to get him to get it done this time. We want to see him do well.
I think you'll be able to tell early with Thomas Augusto. He's either on or off.
Yeah.
And I hope he's having one of those days where he looks good. You know, I saw him in his headphones, and he was in his zone. He looked lighter on his feet than I've seen him some other times. I think that's a good thing.
And in heat number 2, Luis Mariano starting things off. Gavin Botka in there as well, but a lot of eyes on Tom Shah at the moment.
And once you see him skate, you'll know why. Tom's control on his board, the way that he floats in the air, it looks like he has more time than everyone else and he's going slower, but really he's going the fastest.
Yeah, it's a bizarre thing. It's a phenomenon. And Issei, we're waiting for confirmation to see if he's going to be skating. Seems to have a collarbone issue, but you can see the guy's getting warmed up out there. And I think from predictions of what I've seen before, but from watching practice earlier, use of course is going to be coming into big play here, isn't it, Mitchie?
Definitely. This course is really complicated. There's a lot of different lines you can take, and you're going to have to take a risk in your line, not so much in your tricks, but in the way you use the course, and just see how the judges respond.
And it's funny when you see these courses released, and you know, we know this is a legacy Vans park that's been here for years, just how differently people can skate it. It's so good to see, because you go, oh, didn't know that was a line. Now it is, you know, and it's going to be a very, very impressive semi-final. I'm going to put you on the spot, but I think it's pretty much hard to call. Who do you think is going to be going through to tomorrow's final?
Who do I think's going through? I like the obvious picks: Kiefer Wilson, Keegan Palmer, Tom Shah, and Eagles, right? That's a great top 5. But this is where it gets complicated. Like, are we going to see Quintas make his best run? Don't sleep on Kalani Koenig. He uses the park excellently, and I just know from the way he was skating, he has a lot left. I think that top 5 is pretty locked in, but what we'll see is an interesting bottom 3.
So we're going to have 3 45-second runs. Top 8 are going to be going through to tomorrow's final, and it's going to come down to best run score. From what I'm seeing at warm-up, we're looking at possibly 2 foot higher this year than we've seen before. I think we may well see some MBDs, but the level is way up there. And you were saying earlier, like Pedro, if he drops in and does well, he's going to push the level that much higher, isn't he?
Yep. And what I want to see from these guys in this 3 minutes is just practicing their run at their speed. Like you said, everyone's going higher. It's easy to practice higher and then slow it down for run 1, but the way this bowl is set up, it's very speed dependent. You have to practice your line at your speed. If you know you're going to go slower, just commit to it and get it down. If you see a change from practice to the start of the contest, you'll see really simple errors.
But with the likes of Pedro in the mix, it's very hard to stay in your speed. You know, you're sharing a platform with him, you are going to get hyped up. So Kiefer Wilson, you mentioned earlier, how has he come out in that top spot?
You know, I was watching Kiefer on the deck after he popped out, and he looked surprised at his score. And to me, that says he's been practicing so much that he's that good. Maybe he didn't realize that he just won the entire qualifiers. But what Kiefer, I think, has to be aware of is he can be emotional. If he does that same run and it doesn't score well, I hope he doesn't get flustered and really confused on what's going on.
Sure.
It's a different day. Everybody's going to be going at different speed, like you said, and